birds and night owls. Nox here with more Planet Coaster versus Nox. We are just about a quarter of the way through to completing our hard objective, so we have got to make a lot of money in, well, we have a bit of time. I want to say it's a very short time, but it's a little more time than it seems to me, at least. So what I want to do, first of all, is I want to take a look around and see what it is that guests need. I see a lot of people complaining about, whoa, Merry Christmas. So I want to take care of maybe the energy need, although there are a lot of teens here, which means I should focus on taking care of their hunger needs and, well, everything else. And that means that we're going to have to employ more people, which I'm not really fond of. But hey, you know what? Anything to make the guests happy, right? That's kind of what we have to do. So, benches. I guess we could start off the park with a few benches. I do want to put some around here, just because when people get, I don't know if anybody actually sits here. They probably do, though. But yeah, just in case whenever they get off the ride, if they're like, oh man, I don't feel too good, then they can just go ahead and sit there, and that should be all right. Let's put some by the dog, because I think that looks pretty cool, you know, having some by the dog. They get to sit there and, like, stare at its legs, as creepy as that sounds. And hopefully it won't be that creepy, because, you know, don't really want our guests to be super creepy. Oh, there's a spot right there. Thank you. Because there is quite a bit of vomit there that you, sir, have not actually cleaned up. I am side-eyeing you harder than you think. Because, seriously, you're supposed to be all over that. Alright, let's drop that there. I would drop some here right now, but I intend on actually doing some shops right there. So, in just a moment, we will have some benches there. Let's see. Of course, we have to put some benches over here because this is basically one of those places where there's just a lot of guests. So it makes sense to do this. Maybe even fill out a lot of them because we have these guys over here. There's nowhere to sit to eat, right? So it'd be nice to give them some places to sit and eat. Let's just put them in the bushes because that works for me. Oh, I am a terrible park owner. I know. I do it on purpose too, which is even the worst. Which is worse than doing it by accident. Alright, so there we go. Can we fit anything like this here at all, please? Thank you. No, apparently not. Alright, so nobody here gets to sit. It probably sucks for them, because they're just like, oh, my butt, it hurts. Oh, wait, no. Oh, my feet, they hurt. And then they want to sit down, but of course, that's never gonna happen. Okay, so that seems to be the furthest bench that we can place. Sorry, friends, you're gonna have to deal without it, or just walk over here. And, well, for this, I kind of want another one of these guys all the way over here. Because apparently we need more food, more drink, more excitement, I guess you could say. Alright, so let's, how the heck did I have been playing so many games these days that right now I cannot even remember how to flip things. There we go. Problem solved. Let's make sure that we have these guys floating a slight bit, because if they're not, well, we're gonna have a lot of problems, as you can see here. Like, one thing is that they won't even be connected to the road, so that part would kind of very much suck. Because then who's going to be buying stuff from here? Also, I don't like the fact that it's actually floating, like, so much. Like, you see, like, the wooden parts are floating. That's not okay. I actually don't like that. Can I move you? I don't even know where. Oh, what was that? Man, some weird stuff has been going on with the audio on my computer lately, and I recorded, like, 3 different episodes today. One of them didn't work because, of course, I ran out of disk space, so skip that. The other 2 were messed up audio, so I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm hoping that this one doesn't have messed up audio. I try to fix things as best as possible. Sometimes things are unfixable. That's when you basically get rid of your speakers and then get new ones. But I'm going to try to ignore that for now because speakers aren't really that important to me. What is important is actually completing this park. So let's see. Let's go ahead and scoot this bin, I'm going to say all the way over here because honestly I don't want to get rid of it too far away. And let's make sure that that's kind of sort of on the terrain. Part of it is. That one's not, but I'm going to be okay with that because it still works. Alright, so there we go. Although that's basically right across the way from here. You know, if it has a lot of queues, then people can go over here and enjoy some stuff. So let's see how that's gonna go. There's no vendors. Great. Always great. I don't want to hire so many people. Like, that's starting to get annoying. Also, let me make sure that this staff area up in here has enough room for everybody, because I do worry that that's just not gonna happen. Aha! I thought so. Alright, so let's just make sure that that's there just in case. And there we go. Yeah, people are already queuing for this stuff. That's exactly what I thought would happen. Also, I'm going to go ahead and change the price on the restrooms because, never mind, people are like, never mind, I'm not paying for that. They got to go somewhere. So, the problem, Oh, jeez. The fact that they just don't want to pay for that, where the heck are they going to go? Ooh, $12,000 in 1 month? Say what? I was about to add more rides, but maybe I shouldn't. Or maybe I should, because I'm pretty sure this one here is not doing that well. Let me take a quick look here. Shoop. Yeah, it's kind of sort of losing cash, which is not really the greatest thing. It's not one of those things I want to see at all. I'm gonna give it one last month, because maybe that's my fault. Nope, I thought maybe I was overcharging somewhere, but no, that is not the case. So it's all their fault, basically. Yes, just blame it on them. Okay, so can I actually get a path over on this, what? Is it too big? Oh, wait, that's the smallest path. What? Say, what now? Are you kidding me? So if I wanted to get a path back here, I would have to go around. Okay, fine, whatever. Ignore that then. I was gonna put, I could probably put it over here. I was gonna put a go-kart track here because it could get us a little bit of money. Honestly, it doesn't really get us much money in the end just because of the fact that it kind of, costs a lot. It costs it takes a long time to get people riding this whole thing, although we could use a small track and it would work perfectly well. Ooh, hold on a second. You know what? That also doesn't look like a moneymaker. It has three cars. That's not going to work super well for us, now would it? As much as I would like something like this in the park, it's, how many people does it ride anyway? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 36. Well, it's better than the go-karts, that's for sure. Is it as exciting? Not so much. Is there something other that I have? Man, these are just not exciting. But the thing is, I think people enjoy them either way. What is this? Where is it? Oh, it's still forming itself. All right, so this is interesting. I don't know what this thing is, but it seems really, really cool. Holy, huge. Yeah, no. So skip that. Let's go and do the whitewater because I do like that one. Let's just put it towards this side here, even though, we have to flip. Can it actually go here? Because it looks like it's colliding with a lot of stuff. Gotta love the ride collision. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just flip the, it's even colliding into this here. Whatever. So, are we on the path yet, or where are we? I wanna make sure that it's kind of sort of aligned with the path, because I don't want to mess up too much. Like, right now we are making quite a lot of money, so if I keep adding more things, we're gonna mess things up and then ruin our money situation. So maybe I shouldn't even do this, but I am tempted to, just because I want something new, okay? I want something new. And they'll bring in more people. That's going to be good, right? That's hopefully going to be good. All right, hopefully that's floating enough. Let's go ahead and edit that right quick here. I want to go and switch the station way right there. Good. Place the entrance like somewhere over there. Place the exit like somewhere, never mind. Somewhere right there. And that should hopefully connect somehow, some way, somewhere over here. So let's just try to go down, down, down until we connect right here, please. It's just, I can never win. I can't ever win. Oh, can I actually just do something like that? No. Ooh, how about there? Can we connect there? Please. Please work. Like, please, so what? That's all I ask. I'm just a poor little, oh, there you go. That's to be like, I'm just a poor little servant boy. Please help. And apparently it helped me. Good. Okay, so let's do this kind of sort of the same, except clearly we're going to need this one to be a bit too long because naturally we need a longer queue. Hey, no, bad. No, bad. Very bad. Okay, so you're not going there then, buddy, because if you want to connect there, that's not going to help us. So let's go ahead and bring this all the way through to here, right there, and then bring it all the way back this way. That way we can have plentiful queue that will connect just like that there. Man, I hate this queue, but hey, it's going to work. So there we go. Beautiful. Now, Big Daddy Joe has created brand new rocks for every type of biome, and we can go ahead and place the desert one right under here and probably have a pretty good looking queue, huh? Let me take a look at that. 100%. You got it. Okay, so is that really all we could hold? Just 3? That sucks. But I guess, you know, it's been made that way, so I'll keep it just like that. And we have to test it, which is fine. I want to start opening this one at 20 bucks because this is going to be a very, very expensive ride to keep up. But hey, I wanted something new. And so here it is. It's, you know, it's not the longest ride in the world, but it still looks pretty long. And it also crashes into 2 coasters. So it has got to make its own money for us. Otherwise, right at the door. And I guess we'll get the go-kart tracks maybe, because that's basically the next best money-making opportunity for us, although it doesn't really make money in the long term. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Like, first up, you know, you have your queue, and it makes a lot of money right from that. Like, the queue just, you know, having so many people queuing at once makes you a ton of cash. And then once that's done, once the queue is filled, you make like, what, $100 per month? Yeah. Not really the best ride to go on unless you do like a very simple go-kart track, which is going to be like just one little circle. It's going to be silly, but hey, you know what? It might work. It might work. So how much money did we make there? Because that's basically what I'm looking forward to. That's still pretty good. Alright, let's pop that guy open and see if anybody actually enjoys this, because if they don't, we're going to have some problems. Oh, they're actually going to ride it at that price. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. That means I might be able to actually get that price up. Oh, never mind. Let's go for 25. 25 going once. 25 going twice. Anybody going for 25? It looks like 25 is it. Yes. Good. Multiple shops are great value. Excuse me? Oh. Aha. But still, there's a lot of people that aren't going to pay for it. Well, you know what? We're going to do $1 anyway. What else is cheap? ATM is too expensive. Well, deal with it. And that seems to be just about it. Alright, so let's see. How are we doing with our money-making opportunities? It seems to be going quite swell. Is anything a little bit too expensive? Because I would like to take care of it. That's maybe not expensive enough, huh? Let's go for $16.50 on that one. How's this one doing? It looks like it's kind of sucking hard right now. Or maybe there's just enough people riding it that the queue emptied out. I don't know. As for Healing Ring, I don't expect this ride to ever do well. It looks like it's just always straight up doing poorly. So we have got to take care of that somehow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that ride was too expensive. Too expensive in my butt. Look at that. It already filled up. Okay, well, so much for that. At least that one's already coming in here. At least it's a short ride, right? Because you can turn people over pretty quickly. So good. That's a good thing to see. So currently we're making about $12,000 per day, or per month, excuse me. So we have just about 2 years to go. Since I can't math by myself, let me go ahead and use a wonderful calculator here. So say $12,000 times 2 years is 12 months, so times 12 for 1 year. You know what? We got this. We got this in just about a year. So less than 2 years, my butt. Just as long as, you know, nothing bad happens here. Oh my gosh, we might have this even better. Look at how much money we're making from this guy. What the heck? It's so expensive. Yeah, no, look at the queue. That queue says everything. It says, I'm not expensive enough. Although, I'm going to leave it as is because, yeah, clearly it's too expensive. I wonder if I could change parts of this to be extra platform there. So let me go ahead and close it down. We're going to lose a bit of money here. I know, but this is all for the good of the park here. So can I? Is that a special piece? It doesn't look like it at all. So let me just go ahead and delete that. We're going to go ahead and add some more station. 1, 2, connect right there, please. 3. All right, fine, that works. Works for me. Okay, so now we can go ahead and add 6. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna get going. We did just lose a bunch of money, but hey, you know what? It wasn't that much, and TriStorm was too expensive. Excuse me? Didn't we just... Oh, we just upped that price by a little bit. Alright, let's say $16.25, and maybe that'll be okay. And a lot of people are actually getting unhappy. What seems to be the problem? Is it this right here? Is it that we have too many of these things going around here? This is a very slow ride, isn't it? I didn't expect that. No wonder. It seems like sometimes it takes so long. But, we're still making cash. I mean, I am not that upset. Come on, finish up. Chappy. I think with the... Is it because there's more on here now that's slowing down? I don't even know. I don't know, you guys. Whatever. We have 6 now. We should be able to ride basically everybody and turn over quite a profit. Because, as you saw, we can actually charge $28 and people are going to be like, yeah, sure, okay. I guess that's fine, which to me means... Yeah, we are going to be in the money. So let's pop that open right now and see how that turns out for us. Anybody queuing? There we go. There's one person. You're going to have to wait for a while, buddy, though, because I'm not so sure if any other people want to ride this thing. Did this get more prestige or that just me? Did that... What? What just happened? Okay, it's too expensive. Fine. You know what? We're going to go for $25 there just to bring in some people, and then once the queue fills up, I will start charging more, because then they'll realize the value that they have. Uh-oh, a vendor quit. Yeah, I'm not taking care of staff right now. I honestly don't care. It's more expensive to train them than it is to rehire somebody new, or to hire somebody new, so I mean, I don't... Doesn't matter. Let me go for $26 up in here. It looks like we sent them all off. Hopefully they were all full. It does say full load, so let's hope that that's the case here. Because otherwise, that's going to be a problem. And also, this ride keeps breaking down. That is not great. We might have to, refurbish it, because that's really not good. I don't like that it breaks down so often. I mean, you know, if we're trying to make money here, the fact that it's breaking down all the time means that we are not going to make as much money as we potentially could. And who wants that, right? Who wants that? Well, it looks like we're not going to use the area down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start deleting that path, because that could be a nice chunk of change back in our pockets. There we go. We didn't add anything down there right now. We're good. And I'm seriously considering just deleting this thing. Oh, wait, it's making us some money. I have an idea, though. I think there's another ride that we can potentially put down here that might make us more money. So I am going to delete the healing ring after this month is over, just because I want to test the $15,000. Yeah, I want to test that ride out, though. So sorry, healing ring. As much as I adore you... Oh, it broke down? What? I mean, it looks like it got deleted, game. I don't know about breaking down. But yes, I want to try the blackout ride, because I realize I've not used it, like, ever. So I want to test it out. So let's see. We're going to try to get that up in there. Let's place the entrance somewhere up in here to make the queue very beautiful. The exit's going to go right up in here, I suppose. And we have 100% queue. Good. All right. So for this one, I'm going to immediately charge $15, not 150. $15 and see if anybody's interested. Because if they are, then that means we have a good ride on our hands. If they're not, then I did the wrong thing. I did the very wrong thing. Okay, so there's some people who want to go on it. Cool. Blackout is so expensive. Fine. We'll start with $12. How's that? Is that better for you? You little whiners? Seriously, some people. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. And this one is still being complained about. But we are making money, so I think that's all that matters. Well, hopefully this ride becomes the most, I don't know, popular ride in the park, because that would be pretty cool. It does see like a gazillion people. So, you know, that does work out for us. That's basically in our favor, essentially. And the expensive thing went away. Hey, you're only half full. What are you doing? Well, I guess that does give us time to get a queue going. Ah, money, money, money. We still have a long way to go, though. And we're only halfway. Money, money, money. Let's wait. As whoever says, don't fix what isn't broken. And it seems like this ride has been actually quite popular. I'm pretty sure I could charge a little bit more money for it, because that queue is pretty full. I have noticed that this one's also pretty full too. But people are still, of course, complaining. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive, so I'm not going to bother with that one at all. Now, we have not really been making the same amount of money that we have been before, but that's because I actually had to train some staff and give them pay raises because they just kept leaving. And I was getting a slight bit annoyed with the fact that they kept leaving. So let's take a look at our finances right quick here and see what changed. Actually, it wasn't me. You could see here, we actually made money, less money from coasters because the boa constricted did break down. Aha! You, my friend, are the one that's making us plenty of money, I see. I mean, 30 bucks a pop, that's actually pretty good. And it didn't really make much last month because it was broken most of the time. But we need just $75,000 more to complete this. Now, I'm pretty sure we could try to delete everything and have that going for us, but I don't think we're worth much. Yeah, we're not really worth that much right now. TriStorm is too expensive still. What? It broke down this time. Alright, you know what? We're going to charge $15 for that since we did add a new, exciting, super fun ride that everybody seems to love. This guy right over here. And now basically nobody's even riding Insanity. Is that one expensive? No, it just sucks, apparently. All y'all little haters, I can't believe them. And I guess it's probably because this one's right at the entrance. They're just like, oh, there it is. That's the ride I want to ride. And then they just ignore everything else. So that kind of makes some sense, but at the same time, I still hate them for it. Overall, this has been a pretty successful ride, despite the fact that people think it's way too expensive. I mean, look at that queue, and people still continue to queue, despite the fact that they complain. You know, they're like walking into the queue like, oh my gosh, this is so expensive. And they give the person their money at the beginning here. Just like, man, I can't believe how expensive it is. And then they ride it, they're like, wee, wee. Then they get off, and it's like, oh man, that was so expensive. And they queue back up again. That's literally what these guests do. So, I can't understand it, but whatever. I mean, you know, it's expensive. That's just the way it is in some parks, okay? Because we don't charge for entrance fees or anything like that. So, enjoy the free entrance, okay? At least you can eat for cheap and ride some rides for cheap. I think this one's not really that cheap, though, is it? Which one's the cheapest ride? Maybe that one? Definitely that one. Yeah, so yeah, just ride the Insanity over and over and over again, and you should have a good time. This one's broken down. It seems like we're not making much money from it, but I think that even if I was to change... You know what? Let me try it. I thought that maybe if I changed the price on it, still not more people would ride it, because, you know, it's just the same audience that visits that specific ride. So if this starts to lose its money, I will toss it out. Like, currently it only made us $25. That's pretty bad. So let's see. Overall, did we pick back up? Yes, we did. Look at that. It's not as great as that one by any means, but it's alright. And let's see. What else is really not making much of a profit? Insanity, as expected. Whitewater is making the most money, then Boa Constricted. Basically, all these rides right here are the best. Tristorm, it's lagging a little bit behind because it did break down. I think maybe the same thing happened with Insanity and Crazy 8, so they have to basically, we have to give it some time. So that way they can actually find their footing again and make that money. Until then, though, I am so not sure if they're going to stay. We might have to get rid of them soon if they decide to, you know, kind of just on us, because that's not going to be good. We need to keep rides in here that are actually going to make a profit, like this friend here. And look at that. Nobody's actually complaining about the price anymore. Shoop. There we go. Gotta make more money. One thing I want to check, though, have we been making profit from everything? Oh my gosh, that brought in a ton of money. How about this guy? Because I know this guy's been, whoa. How about you? You've been kind of sucking lately, but you did make money at first. So that's good to see. You have already made money even though you're brand new. And how about you? A little bit. Yeah, this ride, it costs way, way too much to run and maintain. And honestly, it breaks down so often. That's just not good. But you know why it breaks down so often? Yeah, because we have these guys here. It's just, it's not good. It's really not good. So that part kind of runs us up quite a bill. So I'm going to assume that once we get to the point of having about $175,000, I can start deleting pieces of our park and then make a nice hefty profit, right? Is that what I'm going to just assume here? I guess we'll have to see once we get to the next year, because we are just about done with year 3. And I mean, we have until the end of March year 5, so we still have plenty of time. Crazy 8 has broken down once again. I think this is the end for this ride, you guys. Like, I just fixed it, but I'm gonna delete it anyway. It's not making as much money. It's just always breaking down, so I don't want it here anymore. I'm gonna leave that for the time being, though, because it does decorate our park, which is kind of nice. You know, people actually like to see nice decorations throughout the place, and I can understand that. I'm not all just straight up function. I actually like my aesthetics, okay? Maybe that's not 100% my aesthetics, but I like it just the same. Alright, so we made just about $10,000 despite the fact that we deleted Crazy 8 and it was broken down, because like I said before, that's not the ride making us money, so it's basically pointless to have it. And we need just about, I'm going to say, another $15,000 before I start deleting bigger pieces, like the dive coaster here, which has been making us, let's see, dive coaster $2,000. Honestly, all I need is Tristorm and Boa Constricted maybe just to keep making money. I could delete that, but no, I'm gonna be patient, you guys. If we delete everything here and not have $40,000, I'm gonna be very sad. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient because clearly we don't have very much path. We don't have very many rides. So I think that a safe point would be, you know, maybe we might get $25,000 back from all this stuff. Maybe it might be more. Maybe I'm just undervaluing everything. Well, why don't we take a look? How many people are on this ride? Apparently a lot of them, huh? Lifetime guests, monthly guests. Okay, fine. You know what? I'll wait. I'll wait then until we get to 70,000. How's that? Because surely we must have $30,000 in all of this. If we don't, I'm going to be very confused. So first thing, once we turn to the next month that I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the least grossing ride, which is probably going to be Insanity. And then we're going to delete the next least grossing ride, so that way we can make sure that, well, you know, for just a month. And it's going to be Insanity. Probably Blackout. What? This ride? People love this. How are we gonna, what? No, I feel bad deleting that one. I was hoping that we could actually delete this coaster. I know, it sounds like I hate it, but I don't. It's just that it breaks down way too often, and then it costs us a ton of money to go and fix it, which I'm not very fond of at all. So, yeah, I kind of want to get rid of it because we are pretty close to winning this thing and being, all set to go. So we could start by deleting maybe some food stalls here because some of these are actually not being occupied by any people. You ungrateful little punks. I built this for you to actually drink and eat from, and they're just like, nah, skip. Like, what? Are you being honest with me right now? Is that really what you want to do? Is that really? I mean, there's some people visiting there, but just not enough. $7,000. That's all that we got? That is sad. Okay, so let's take a look at our rides here. Which one made the least money? Yes, the bottom two are the ones I wanted to delete. Good. Alright, so you, goodbye, $84,000. Let's say you, goodbye. Alright, so we said goodbye to two of those rides. I'm going to say goodbye to that as well, just because that's money that we could use somewhere else. So now we need another $15,000. If we delete all these things, do you think we'd have it? Potentially. Let me see. Da-da-da! We did it! By deleting rides. Oh yeah, we have completed the hard objectives for Samson Quarry, mostly because I am very impatient and can actually bring back the rides. Ta-da! Look at that, you guys, it's magic! Ooh, magic all around. We brought back even the old ride that we deleted a long time ago that was sucking very badly, but there we go. Our park is back in working order and we have completed all of the objectives. Hehehe. Although, it doesn't look like we made that much money because we actually had to kick everybody out of the queues and off the rides, but we still did it, okay? We still did it. Alright, so Samson Quarry was a bit weird, especially since we needed to have 3 of the same coasters. I would like to see more scenarios that actually vary the types of coasters that we need. Like, maybe it could have been like one that's at least 7 excitement and at most like 6 sphere or something like that. That way, things would have been not so easy because the only challenge really was just getting money, basically. That's all this was. Just get the money and you should be good. And as nice as that sounds, it's not my favorite type of scenario. I like to have a bit more of a challenge. So if you guys know of any other scenarios that are quite a bit challenging, or if you have made any scenarios that are quite a bit challenging, please do link them down below in the comments so I can add that to my list, because currently I don't have any scenarios to continue the series with, so I'm going to have to go onto the workshop and find one, and hopefully it'll be good, because you never quite know with these things. You never quite know. But yes, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. If you enjoyed, show some love by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. That really helps the channel grow and I greatly appreciate it. And as always, stay awesome, friends. I will see you next time.